joined by Ohio assistant men's basketball coach Aaron Foose. Aaron, it's safe to say that the last couple months have been a pretty big roller coaster ride for the team.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, we've gone from a lot of different highs and lows, and obviously the end of the season, those emotions were all over the place too, just in terms of, we thought we were playing really good basketball at the end of the year. We thought we had a legitimate chance to win the MAC tournament, and when that didn't happen, then obviously that you feel that low point, and then we were really proud of how the guys kind of bounced back, and we thought we really competed, regardless of a lot of circumstances in the CIT, and we thought that our guys really did a good job of kind of maximizing the opportunity we had to play in postseason, and so that was great. And we got to see a lot of guys do some things that we were hoping to see from them. And then obviously with the coaching change and everything like that, it's been there's definitely a lot going on right now.
So Coach Christian gone to BC, bring in a guy who everyone saw during the tournament in Saul Phillips. What can you say about what Athletic Director Jim Schaus did to find a guy like Saul Phillips, and what have been the first overall impressions of the new coach?
Yeah, I think you got to give a lot of credit to Jim Schaus for what he was able to do in the process, because he's made really great hires. I mean, and he's done it very quickly, and I think that's really impressive, especially when you look at other schools that maybe their coaching searches go differently or they go longer, and I think he's always had a pretty direct vision for the guy that he wants each time, and does a pretty good job of going out there and getting that pretty quickly. It's been good to be around Coach Phillips, and I think that he has just a great energy about him, and we've been out there on the floor doing some workouts and things like that, but the biggest thing I know about him is just the passion and the energy and the enthusiasm that he's going to bring on a daily basis, that I think is going to be really contagious for these guys, and everybody has seemed to really grab the hold of that.
Now, this is your second tenure, I guess you can say, with another coach. What have you seen through this entire transition, with going from the players that are graduating and bringing new guys in to seeing new coaching changes and things like that? What's kind of your overall impression of seeing everything over these last years?
Well, I'm definitely not in a position probably to evaluate those guys too much, but I do know that from working for John and Jimmy and now Saul, it's been three unbelievable coaches who do things. It seems, and I'm still figuring out how Coach Phillips wants to run his program and does things, but it seems like it's going to be in a great direction. But three guys who have had a lot of success and been great for me personally to learn from, and I think they've been tremendous for this basketball program in the different elements that they've had. And I think each guy has had their own areas that they've been able to kind of put their footprint and their fingerprints on the program, and have been able to help these guys. And I'm really excited to see Coach Phillips and what he's able to accomplish in these coming years.
So Phillips comes in. He also hires a couple new assistants. Maybe just first overall impressions of the new guys he brought in. Some things that you see that you can really relate to. Maybe some advice that you've given them coming in. In their first years at Ohio.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big relationship guy, and so for me, it's have had great relationships really with everybody I've worked for, and that's always something, and worked with, and I think that's something that every employee, no matter what you're doing, you're going to be nervous about, how is that going to work out? And these guys, they're great guys. Jason and Will are both just about as personable people as you could want to work with. They have been great. It's been kind of a mutual, I'm kind of helping them bridge that gap here at Ohio with, just getting acclimated to the campus, to the players, and how we've been able to do things here the past 6 years. And at the same time, they've been great about acclimating me to their program, how they want to do things, how are we going to operate moving forward. And so it's been really mutually, I think it's been really good so far, and it's like I said, we've been helping each other out, so it's been nice.
What's the morale of this team now? After everything's kind of solidified, you got the head coach, you got some assistants, and then also you're still back with the program after seeing everything that's happened over the last couple of months. What's the overall impression of what this team thinks they can do, and where they're going to go moving forward?
Yeah, I think this team has shown just a huge amount of ability to kind of bounce back in tough situations, and I think we've done that the past couple of years, and it's been, especially this season, from the number of times we were down late in games, coming back. Like, I think that these guys have bounced back quite a bit, and they've been really resilient, and they've been competitors. And I think that, obviously when the coaching change happened, there was a little bit of nervousness on these guys' part. They want to know what's going on. But right now, I think because it happened so quickly, and we were able to get a guy like Saul in here who's just going to, he just rallied the troops very quickly and said, listen, here's how we're going to do things. We're going to be a family on this. I've got your back. I need you to have mine. And I think the guys, it's not like those were things they were missing in the past, but they were just things that anytime there's a transition, you get nervous about, and so I think that right now these guys, they're ready for the next challenge. And we've got our goals set high, and I think that with the guys that we currently have, and we've still got some pieces to add, but with the guys we have, these guys know that we've got a chance to compete with anybody in our league and anybody in the country. And so now we've got about 6 months to get to work and make sure that we're ready to go when the season starts.
Well, a lot of new faces coming in next season that, with Saul Phillips and everyone else, obviously, and I really appreciate you being here. And good luck this season.
Thank you very much.